Hey guys, I'm again with another YouTube video. Don't know if you can tell, but shit's happened. First of all, I'm sunburnt. It doesn't feel that well. It's hot. Also on the shoulders, wearing this doesn't help at all. Also got a haircut. Not happy with it. Don't really care though, so whatever. I haven't done a video since 6 days ago when I did a Let's Draw for Hiragana, or Hiruko. God, I hate his name. It's so hard to pronounce. I'm on the verge of a rampage because my ESS teacher or space science teacher is outright bitch. It's a good way to put it. She's like, I'll turn in an assignment and she'll be like, oh, you did so well here, but you didn't include all the information in this one step, so you don't earn any credit at all. And then I'm like, okay, so what you're saying is I did a good job, but since I didn't put this certain information in, I'm not going to get any credit at all for the assignment, which means I need to redo it and resubmit it, which means I got to take up another good portion of my time to go back and redo something that I should have gotten credit for in the first place. My neck is itchy from the haircut, so it's not the sunburn. Hands are cold too, so I'm gonna leave them here. I don't really think it's fair that I don't get any credit at all for something that I'm turning in, especially for a class that is for freshmen in high school, and I'm a senior. So I've been through 4 years of science, including my 8th grade year of middle school, because I took physical science, and that's like it's basically a high school course. So I've been through 4 years of high school worthy science. I know what I'm talking about. I'm in touch with science pretty well, and barely skipping by in this class with a B, and that's bullshit considering I'm the senior and this is a freshman class. That should be a little bit easier, but the teacher is a bitch and sucks at grading. In my understanding, all Florida virtual school teachers are required to grade within 48 hours, 2 days. I've turned in assignments before that haven't been graded in 4 or 5 days. That's just a little past the obligated grading period, and that is kind of unacceptable. And unfortunately, I'm too far into the course to back out of it, so I got this segment to go through and the next segment to go through before I finish it. Here's the good news. First of all, the Jedi Command gunship is almost there. Just this night, I'm hoping to really push it in and get it all done. The other good news is my Hope teacher rocks. My driver's ed teacher is pretty sweet, and I got this. So this is a Cyma AK-74. It's full metal. Weighs, I'm not going to say exactly the same amount as a full real steel, but it's heavy. It's something you don't want to skirmish with 2 days in a row. 1 day should be fine if you're a little bit older, and as tall as I am, it's not that uncomfortable to hold, but the weight does get to you after a little bit. This thing is really sweet. I love it. It's got composite furniture on it, and by furniture I mean the stock, the grip, and the handguard, and then everything else is full metal. Besides, also got my tack vest in with the Russian flag. And amazingly, using double-wide M4 mag pouches, I was able to stuff the AK-74 mag in one. or all three of them, but I leave it in one to kind of stretch it out and get it used to it. Has an awesome sound to it when you close the bolt. That's your battery compartment and hop-up compartment right there. Sights are just standard AK sights. You're not going to be able to see in the sight pictures. Really tight on it. I've seen issues with the fire selector being really loose, so that whenever you're shooting on whatever the middle setting is, I don't really know because it's in Russian. I'm pretty sure it's full auto and then semi, but I'm not sure. But it snaps into place really well. It's not loose at all, so if you're shooting in the middle setting, it'll fall down to the lower one. I don't seem to have that issue, but I don't know yet. In case you didn't notice, when I reloaded, I came up and under over the side and pulled the bolt back that way. I've seen a number of YouTube comments about AKs and how to reload them, and there's a proper way to do it. There is no proper way. That's the way I like to do it. The other way that you can do it is you can come in and come over the top and pull it back, or you can pop your mag back in, switch hands, and then come across the side like so. I just so happen to like coming up underneath the bottom and coming around that way. Also, what's really neat about this is if you wanted to, I would never do this with an actual AK, but if you wanted to, hopefully this mag falls into my lap, you could come up against the trigger or the mag release underneath the trigger guard, and you could push the mag out just like that. And I dropped the blasting mag. High cap 500 rounds. This thing's super sweet. I love these things. I opened it right up out of the box and I was like, oh, already in love. I think the only issue is I did not get a battery with this. The box advertised that it came with a battery, and that I just did not get one, so that slipped through quality control. My dad wants me to go back and contact the basically Evike and be like, yo bitches, get me my battery. And I'm like, no, there's no point. 8.6s are not something you run in airsoft. They just don't give out enough juice to basically run your gun like it should be running. So I'm going to go pick up a 9.6 and then get it up into this battery compartment. Battery compartment is up underneath the dust cover. As you can see, battery hook's in here. It slides up into the handguard up here, and then just sits up on top. There's nothing moving in here. It's not a gas blowback or anything like that. I think the only issue that I've ever had is getting the dust cover back on, because I'm just not proficient at it. I'm sure someone who knows what they're doing more than I do can get it back on faster. But it just locks in place in the back with a button. Like I said, the stock folds over, and you can still shoot it, no problem, because it folds over the direction I like it to fold over. I love having it fold over on this side, where it doesn't really matter because I'm a right-handed shooter, and the bolt is on this side, the fire selector is on this side, and my hand sits on this side. Plus, it doesn't really get in the way of a left shooter either. You can hold it still on that side. But yeah, that thing's really sweet. So hopefully I can get back out and play some more airsoft. This is my friend's KWA 1911 gas blowback. I took it from him, and I've cleaned it up and lubed it the proper way. And then this is my KJW accelerator, high kappa basically. Runs off the high kappa system. I love this thing. Super sweet. It's not gas efficient at all because it's this huge, really heavy slide. Has a nice click to it when it slides back forward. So hopefully you guys get to see me go back out. I'll leave a link to his channel below where we've put up some of our airsoft videos. A lot of them, after getting kind of tossed around for a little bit, I basically decided not to upload them, so they're not on the channel. But there are some up there with us playing. So hopefully you guys can go check that out. Obviously they're not the best. There's some sound quality issues in them with the GoPro that we originally had. Unfortunately, GoPro was stolen at the Airsoft Arena, so we had to switch over to this. And this has better sound quality and a little bit wider picture, so it's a little bit better. But there's only like 2 or 3 videos using it on there of me playing. And then my friend JT or 1217 Onslaught is the co-founder of that channel, and he runs the Riot Shield and the M4 with the Beta Mag. I do like his M4. His M4 is pretty small, really lightweight, nothing like that AK, and has a lot of firepower for such a short package. That's what she said. Alright, so any other bad news that I need to go over? No. Any more good news that I go over? Good news is tonight, since I've turned in all the assignments that I'm basically going to turn in on Florida Virtual School, I've got myself all cut up. I can work on the Jedi Command gunship. Where is version 1 complete? Like I said, I've got everything on the outside done like how I want it to be, using some not new revolutionary techniques, but it is where it needs to be. Burped in my mouth. But it's looking awesome. There's a lot of playability features inside of it, a lot of new features that burped in my mouth again, that I haven't done on some of the other models. It also includes a lot of features off of the Skyhawk, which is down here, kind of in the bottom of the frame, just to pay homage to my very first custom gunship ever done. Speaking of Skyhawk, though, where is that one? I did build the Skyhawk on LDD, so I'm going to go through and get the instructions for it put up soon. I did instruction videos in real life for everything that was really basic and easy to build. The doors, the attack pods on the side, both cockpits, the wings, and I believe that's all. And then I also did the assembly video in the I think it's the wings video. And then I've got basically six things in 5 videos, and then the main fuselage, the upper part, and then the bottom, the troop part, and the nose are going to have to be done in LDD because I'm really too afraid to take apart the actual Skyhawk to get those filmed, because I don't want to take them apart and then all of a sudden not be able to get them back together, and then I've lost basically the Skyhawk. Now then, the one that I made on LDD is surprisingly a little incorrect, if I might add. I have somehow, I don't know how, I got the front nose part, the side glass panes that go on it, the kind of like the viewports, are one step up, but other than that, everything is completely identical to the Skyhawk, aside from a few modifications that I made to make the overall model stronger, easier to build using less specialty pieces that some people may not have. And then I also made it so that the kind of like the curves where it doesn't exactly close properly, I made sure it closed properly. The only other thing to do is film those 2 other tutorials, and that will be done. What else? While I'm here, I might as well show this. I made a Titanfall variant of the M4 PDW. If you guys want to see a video on that, just comment down below. Hey, do the video about the Titanfall edition. Just if you guys want to see it, ask me. I should be able to put it up. Also did one of Nick's, just to, if I ever destroy Nick's, I probably won't, because it's really sweet. I also got his built and all ready to go, basically. But I probably won't make a video on it because there's really no point. And yeah, contests, some things will be done with it. There was only one person who entered, which means only one person won. So shout out to Brandon S for winning. Congratulations. I will be building your SL8 or 9. I always get confused. You see on Airsoft it's like SL9, I think, and then in real life it's like SL8. I believe there was, I don't know. I can't remember. I might have that backwards. It might be like real life SL8 and then in Airsoft SL, whatever. I don't know. I will be making that model soon, so be looking forward to that. The only issue is I got to get past the JCG first, Jedi Command Gunship. Got to get it done because it's taken up 2 weeks of my time, guys. 2 weeks. That is a super long time. I haven't been able to do pretty much almost anything else besides like the Skyhawk, and the only reason I was able to do that is because I could take the wing, build the basic structure, copy and paste. I could build the engine, copy paste directly. I could build one pylon, copy paste directly. Doors, copy paste directly, and then switch the wings so that the slant was going in the other way. Attack pods were just copy paste directly, and then the upper fuselage, the nose, and then the troop bay, I had to actually go through it and take like an hour worth of time to actually build it. And then when I built it all, I just plopped it all together, made it look nice, colored it to the appropriate Republic colors because that one's all red, and then went from there. Alright, so are there any things that I need to add? If you've watched all the way to the end of this video, I figured you guys might as well get a look at the JCG. But that's what we got so far. I think I might extend out the wings a little bit in some type of a little groove, kind of like the Hellcat from World War II, but I'm not really sure. I might also do something with attack pods on the side, but I'm kind of limited on space there, so I don't really know about that either. If anything, I'll do like kind of like a storage bay or a weapons storage thing right there or something like that. But basically the only thing left to do on the JCG is the interior. And by interior, I mean above the troop bay is room, and then in the front nose part is room. And then in that little section that I asked about in one of my previous videos, I'm going to put something there that's really neat, really special. I haven't seen it on any other mock at all, so yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. I've been rambling on for a good 18 minutes now. I'll see you guys later in another video. Remember to comment, rate, and subscribe for more videos like this one. If you guys want to see any of my LEGO gun mocks, hopefully they're on my website that you guys wanted to check out because you're loving. But there will always be a link in the description, so I'll put one down here. And then if you guys want to check it out, please don't be afraid to. It helps me out. The more page views I get, the more income that comes in from advertisements. And the more income that comes in, the more Legos I'll be able to buy. And with those Legos, I'll be able to basically produce more real-life mocks and film it for you guys. So yeah, I'll see you later. Thanks for watching. Remember to comment, rate, and subscribe.